बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। माय नेम इज़ मोहम्मद हसनैन। आई एम 7 ईयर ओल्ड और मैं साथ में पेशावर से ताल्लुक़ रखता हूँ और क्लास 4 और आई एम फ्रॉम आर्मी पब्लिक स्कूल and I'm basically from Peshawar. And I speak 4 languages and I have did computer sciences. और साथ ही साथ मुझे जो है बहुत सारे like 30 प्लस मुझे मेडल्स मिले हैं और साथ में मुझे बहुत से अवार्ड्स मिले हैं, जिनमें से मैं पाकिस्तान यंगेस्ट जर्नलिस्ट का एक रिकॉर्ड मैंने जो है दिया है और साथ में मैंने वर्ल्ड गिनीज बुक ऑफ रिकॉर्ड्स के लिए जो है अप्रोच किया है फॉर यंगेस्ट कॉलमिस्ट के ऊपर. सो आई हैव अप्रोच फॉर दैट बट एक्चुअली माई फील्ड इज़ जर्नलिज्म.
Okay, Hasnain, how did you start your journey?
Okay, how did I started my journey? My journey started in 2019 or 18 or 17, sorry. So my journey started there when in Khyber News, the Moon Lounge, there was a program which was of Pushto, and actually they didn't had a kid, so my mother used to work there, and after that they just were thinking that from where could we find a kid who could be perfect for a program. So this idea came in their mind that let's pick Hasnan, and they just picked me up and they were just calling my mother. My mother was in the field because she was making a kind of report, and that's why like they just called my mother and they said that we will send a van to his house and he may come to our house. So when they said this thing, so I just went there and I just did that program, which was of 2 hours. I speak very well and they just liked it. After that, there was another program by the name of Nyabe Kise, in which was also from Khyber TV. I was a guest there and I used to participate in that. And otherwise, then I upgraded and then I worked in different other places as a guest. Now 2019 was a revolutionary year for me because it revoluted everything for me. Personally, if I tell, so 2019, in that I got my own program from Khyber Pukhtunkhwa Radio and FM 92 by the name of the Super Kid Muhammad Hasnan Show. And I got different other records, and then I got so many programs, and I worked with PTV, I worked with different radio columns and different other stuff. So I worked with different newspapers and different stuff, and now I'm right here in front of you.
Mashallah, mashallah. I really felt good hearing all this.
Okay.
Acha Hasnain, let me know how you manage your schedule, like with school, and how you tackle all these things.
If I personally tell you, so this question was asked by me many times. First of all, my schedule is very tough. I go to my academy, and if I personally tell, I was so good at English from my childhood. Not very good, because like literally sometimes I used to break the legs of English. Sometimes. Because I used to say, I was gone. I was going. I used to say it sometimes different. Like sometimes I used to say I was gone to Peshawar. I was going to Peshawar. Like past continuous.
Grammatical errors.
Yeah, I was having multiple errors. Like sometimes I used to say this like past continuous. Sometimes I used to say different. So like this was the error in me. Otherwise I was very good at English. Personally, I don't know why whenever I'm communicating with someone of my university, I'm very fluent, but the thing is when I talk to journalists, so I give a lot of like focus on this English, like I give pressure to this English because I want to speak, like that is the thing that I want to speak. So this is the thing. Otherwise if I tell, so I'm great at English, so that's the reason why I go to academy and I've did computer sciences. So I just do like this morning, it is my school, that after that I eat and I change my clothes and take a small bath if I have time, so then go to my academy, and after going to academy I come back and I eat some stuff. I just sit to computer and do some stuff, or otherwise I just take a bath and just sit next to TV and I just sit to TV, and sometimes I watch movies. But personally, if I tell, I like English movies more better. Even in my family, most people call me Britain born in Pakistan, because literally, like, even I don't listen to Pashto songs or Urdu songs. I usually listen to different songs which are from America or other countries. Like some songs are which are from other countries, but usually I listen to English songs which are from America or UK or whatever you want to call it. So I listen to different songs. So like quite I am a bit different. So that is like my schedule when I come back. So I sit to my TV, and after that I my like spiritual whatever you want to call it, studies or whatever you call it. So I go for that. My Qari sab comes, so I just study, and after that I go towards my bed and attacking on my bed because I just sleep on my bed because I'm so much tired, because like literally my feet are killing me right now. So I'm very much tired sometimes, but usually it is my regular routine, so I'm not tired a lot usually.
But like it's a bit difficult to handle
Yes, it's
more things.
very difficult to handle because like somebody wakes at 5 o'clock and sleeps at 12 o'clock, so it is very difficult for me.
Hasnan, can you let me know like what hurdles you face while tackling all this, and like what hurdle you face in your journey?
What hurdles? If I tell like that, you might be thinking I'm talking about some fictional movie or some science fiction, but I'm talking reality. That even like there was so much hot days of summer, and I was just running in that hot summer with my mom, and we were just working so much. Even in the winters, I was going to my radio, and it was raining very hard, and it was thunder, and it was lightning, and I still worked, and it was a very hard time. And otherwise, there were so many people who were discouraging me. There were so many people who didn't like me. But nowadays, everybody is just proud that they are in touch
Exactly.
with me.
And Hasnan, what's your motivation or inspiration about all this? Is
About
there
what?
any motivation?
Is there any motivation? For me, I don't believe there is any motivation, because you yourself are a motivation for yourself. But sometimes when I get demotivated, I just listen to some song because they like boost up me, like they just
Your
give
self
me,
confidence?
yeah, they just like give me good feelings. Like they just
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I remember some songs, like there are some songs that remember me my good memories, there are some songs that I remember my bad memories for them, and there are some songs that from which like I feel I will do this.
Exactly.
So like I boost up that, but my motivation and my inspiration is Allama Iqbal. But actually the source of Allama Iqbal was, actually if I tell, so that was Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because after Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the other person who was adopting Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's things, I forgot his name, so he adopted that. Then there was his student by the name of Shams Tabrizi, who was also motivated by his teacher, and then there was his student by the name of Maulana Rom. And in Allama Iqbal's one quotation, he said that if Maulana Rom didn't existed in this world, so there wouldn't be any Allama Iqbal and Pakistan existing in this world. One of his poetries, he said, no Allama Iqbal, no Maulana Rom, no Maulana Rom, no Pakistan, no Allama Iqbal. So he just simply gave this thing in his poetries that indirectly he's touching with our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And everything he said was being said in Quran, and after that he just translated it into poetry.
Okay. You told me that you were demotivated by many people. So can you let me know like how you deal with that demotivation?
Demotivation, like whatever you say, if you even listen to music, if you even listen to your heart, if you even listen to your computer, like Siri cannot tell you what is the solution for demotivation. Even Google Assistant cannot explain that what is the solution of demotivation. They cannot tell us this thing, but you can tackle it by believing in yourself. How do I deal with all of these things? If I explain you personally, so I deal it with, if they are older than me or my own, like someone that I know or I'm in touch, or my parents or my friends, so I ignore, because ignorance is the best answer to all stupid questions. So ignorance is the thing, because if you stop ignoring, so how do I deal with these things? अगर मैं आपको बताऊं, so simply I just deal with these things with a very prominent way, because like if there are elders or if they are my relatives or my friends, so I usually try to not answer to them and just stay silent and just stay quiet and just ignore them. Actually, I don't show that I'm ignorance. I don't show them that I'm ignoring them, but I kind of ignore them actually. So I try to ignore them. Otherwise, if they are less in like age than me, like usually in my academy, whenever I go, so like there are so many people who like I'm not popular, but I'm sort of popular. That's the reason why people are teasing me. And whenever like there are so many people know about me, so whenever I go to my university or academy, people come say, so I say, whenever people come and say Dal Tarasha, so I just say Palkar Kawan. So the second thing is that they are teasing, and the thing is I've found this thing and I've experienced it. Then when you are calling a celebrity, you feel more powerful and more prominent than the celebrity. Like if you are calling the bride to come towards you, or if you are calling the chief guest to come towards you, so you may feel that you are more prominent or more powerful or more I could say important person, more very important person. You are more VIP than that person. So this is the thing, and I don't respond them. Actually, I respond them and I take a short class of them. A short class. If they are kids, like sometimes kids do this. If they are elders, so I don't do this. But if they are kids, I give them a class. And especially when they are less than age in me. So of course. So if I tell you about my height, so my height is so much that now, like in morning, like my mother, like there were 2 checks of PTV with us. So we just cashed it and we went to the shop and we were trying to just go there and buy some clothes for myself. And literally like there were clothes, and like once we watched, so it was something like this much on me. And after that the older size, so like it was so much like everyone was small on me, and literally like people were saying his hands are so big, and they were saying that the lasuno ko some ugad. So like literally I was laughing, and my personally, like when I asked that are my hands bigger than my age, so my mother said no, you are actually more tall. And otherwise, if I tell you about my age, so my age is I'm 7 years old right now, but usually people say that you don't look like 7, but actually this is the you could say what do you call it, this is the proof that I am 7 years old. My one tooth has been fell down, so that is the you could call it a
Solid proof.
A very great proof that my teeth have fell down. So my tooth have been felled, so that's the proof that I'm 7 right now. And whenever people are asking me that you are saying lies, so I just give them this proof, and they're just like, oh my god, OMG.